Hi, welcome to the second part of Plexus 101, just the basics of how to build a business with this Plexus. And I am excited to be coming to you again tonight. It's a little later than what I was hoping, but I had an opportunity to hang out with my husband tonight, and those don't come as often as I wish they did. So I went and we took Mim over for dance and Alex for Bible study, and then he and I just got a walk along the river in Millersburg, and I got a chance just to look over the schedule for this week, get our ducks in a row, and spend some time together. So it's a little later than I was hoping, but here we are. Okay, so last week we talked about how Plexus is about relationships and about people and about listening and about offering solutions to things that people are dealing with every day. Tonight's topic is going to be on IPA. Now, that's something you're going to hear tossed around a lot as you get more into this. And I want to make sure you know what it is and how to use it and how to use it to your benefit so that you're actually building the business that you're hoping to build. IPA stands for Income Producing Activity. So these are the things that are going to actually earn you the money that you're hoping to earn through building a business here. So let's talk a little bit about what are some of these income producing activities. We have the great benefit in these days of social media. It's what I've used mostly just to connect with people, to talk with people, and to introduce them to the idea of Plexus and how it might be able to help them to get my story out there and to, like I said, just connect with people. So one of the first things that you're going to find if you choose to use social media is that Facebook and Instagram are very helpful in just finding people who are like-minded, who are interested in what you have to offer, and connecting with people, messaging people, and that sort of thing. So when we say, and I'm going to be doing a whole nother session on this, I think in 2 more weeks, on how to use social media. But basically what I'm talking about is not scrolling and just seeing what everybody else is saying. It's being intentional about your posts. It's building relationships. It's not just clicking the thumbs up button. It's not just liking, but it's actually leaving a comment, trying to get into conversations with people, interacting with people, connecting with people. And so if you're using social media doing that, that is income producing activity. If you are just scrolling through and looking what everybody else has posted, throwing up a couple shares and moving on, then that is not income producing activity. That's just social media and you're just enjoying yourself, relaxing. Okay, so there's a difference there, and we'll talk about that more later. Another item that is income producing activity is sharing your story. So that could be through social media, like I was just talking about, or it could be through talking with somebody that you see in the grocery store that you haven't talked to for a while. It could be listening to somebody else say, I'm so sick and tired of being sick and tired. I have my husband making faces at me now. So it could be a whole variety of different things, but it is just getting your story out and saying, you know what, I used to feel that way. Or I've heard of people who have felt that way, and let me tell you something that helps. So just talking about it, getting your story out there, that's income producing activity. Making new friends, whether it be again on social media or just keeping your antenna up, like I said last week, just paying attention to people around you. When you're going through the mall, do you have your blinders on and you just have your purpose in mind and you're going straight for what you need and want to get out of there? Or are you looking and listening to the people around you and looking for those opportunities, building friendships, reaching out to people, just talking to people can lead to income producing activity as you have that in the back of your mind and making new friends. So that's an idea for just always having that in the back of your mind. Okay, taking your product and taking care of yourself is actually income producing activity. When you begin to see your results and build your story, then that is what is going to make other people say, well, maybe if it helped her or him, maybe it could help me. And so being a consumer of the product is a big part of income producing activity, because if we don't have the stories of our own successes, it's really hard to share it with other people. Three-way calls. Now, this is a really excellent option for connecting people and lending credibility to what you're saying. Recently had the opportunity to do this with someone, and it led to that person getting a new ambassador signed up under them. I guess a customer first and an ambassador. She switched over. But what it was is one of my ambassadors had someone who was interested, and I said, why don't you get a three-way call going? So all three of us were on the phone together, and we were just able to talk a little bit about the products. I could listen. It gave everybody a chance to hear what the benefits are. I got to listen to hear what her goals were and to suggest some different things for her, and just having that extra person on in the conversation can really lend credibility and help with bringing other people into the Plexus business. So that's a three-way call, very useful. I'm open to them anytime you have somebody you want to have a third person. I know Genesis is I've done them with her as well. And so just feel free to use that. It's a really excellent way to let people see that this is a really an excellent way to improve their health. And then the other thing that I just wanted to end with is that one of the things that you are going to strive for, one of the things I'm striving for, is that we are becoming people of influence. And I still don't have my brain fully wrapped around what all of that means, but it's just the whole idea of putting yourself out there, saying, I've got something that everybody needs, listening for opportunities, and offering a solution to what a lot of people need. So as you become more confident, as you become more familiar with the products, as your own story grows and develops, then you will become more influential. That is the goal, is that we want to influence people in a good direction. Obviously, we want to be good influence on people and bring them into this community of health and happiness so that they can reap the benefits of these amazing products. So look for ways to just begin to assert that influence and be able to reach out to people, offer them something that they need. They may not even know they need it yet, but to show them the benefits of Plexus, the amazing products we have that deal with blood sugar, inflammation, and gut health. Those three areas that seem to cause us the most problems. So your assignment for this week. And by the way, I'm still looking for reports from many of you from last week. I heard from Emily. I think Emily's the only one that reported back. So I'm still looking to hear what your goals are. Would you like to try and go silver this month? Or are you waiting, want to take it a little slower, which is fine. If we want to do it this month, we got to get moving. You should be inviting people to the 7-day challenge, which starts on Sunday. So if you have people that you've talked to that are interested, please make sure they have their 7 packs of Slim either from you or from your website, and get them invited and enrolled in that. And then also your assignment for this week now is to find an IPA sheet that you like. And I'm going to put a few options here of ones that people have created. You can choose one of them. Maybe you think of, and after looking at them, you might say, well, I think I'd like to do it this way, and kind of create your own, which is fine too. It's what I ended up doing, is I took ideas from a couple different ones, and this is what I want to do each day. So the IPA sheet is what's going to guide you through making sure you're doing the things that will help you build an income. So you can either choose one, like I said, that's already created, or you can look over them, think these are the things that I think I would be good at, would be most comfortable for me starting out with my business, and write up a list of things you want to do each day. It really can take as little as a half an hour just to reach out to some people, to start making those connections, to share the products. It really is, this business squeezes in nicely into the nooks and crannies of life. Whenever you've got a few minutes, some people I know even will do 15-minute segments 2 or 3 times a day. However it works for you and your schedule, that's great, but a little bit of work on Plexus each day will really start to pay off, and you'll start to see some of that income coming in that you're looking for. So blessings to you as you take this next step. I'd like to hear from last week. your report from your assignment from last week and this week, what IPA sheet you would like to use in the next couple months. So blessings to you. Hope to hear from you soon. A little chatter here would be really great. And love you all and talk to you soon. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.